A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Chatham and Harwich set to face off for Game 2 of the East Division Series with the Anglers on the brink of elimination. It's time for today's manager show. Josh Schaefer here with A's manager Tom Holliday prior to Game 2. Coached the 1-0 loss last night. No-hit performance between Connor McCullough and Joe Boyle for the Harwich Mariners. What was your message to the team after the game?
That, you know, how often you get a chance to be challenged like this and then walk out and see a guy throwing 97 to 100 in a playoff game and get the opportunity to hit against a guy like that. I mean, the first guy, he's pretty good, but not that good. Last 3 innings, that was a major challenge, and that's probably the best Boyd's thrown from what pro scouts have told me, you know. And I had 3 or 4 comments this morning like, how good was he? Well, he was really good. Not good, he was real good. And hey, that's what playoff baseball does. It's supposed to bring out the best of you, and we brought out the best of him. We had our shot at their starter. He got wild, he got undone, he was balking, they didn't call it, and we didn't even score. So he pitched pretty good. I mean, put 6 zeros up against us, but quite honestly, you know, we didn't pitch bad ourselves. And the message to the team was, hey, you're down 1. Tomorrow night you even it and bring them back here to our place, and then let's get to Game 3. It's about the journey. It's about the end of the journey. Kids will learn things from Cape Cod this summer. I don't know what it'll be. They'll learn things, and I think that every coach in America would tell you the one thing they'd like them to learn to do is play in playoffs, play championship baseball in a playoff environment, because that'll make them better for their school next year in the regionals. So last night, you know, our guys, we might have got no hit, but played pretty good.
You got 5 scoreless innings from the right-hander from Miami, Dan Fetterman, and now we get to see Colby Kubicek today for the Anglers. What do you like about Colby?
I love the way he competes. I mean, this is a chance for him to take another step. I mean, this is a guy that was a middle-of-the-week guy for Texas last year, and, you know, nobody knew exactly where his future was going, and he's come up here and he's turned into a really good starting pitcher. Now, it's a chance for him to get over the last hump, you know, seal the deal. Come out, go 5 or 6 good innings today, and then I'm sure when he goes into fall baseball, he'll feel like he's going to be a starter at Texas. And his stuff is electric. He's got a great sinking fastball. As long as he doesn't get uptight and it straightens out, and that does happen a little bit every now and then. You know, guys will get a little bit muscled up, and I hope he avoids that. I don't know that the crowd here is going to jack him up too much, that overflow of adrenaline thing. So yeah, I want him to go give us 5 or 6 good ones, and then we'll play with our bullpen like we did last night.
Coach, you typically write words of wisdom, words of encouragement on your lineup cards. Today you have a separate sheet of paper hanging up to your lineup sheet today, and it's got a whole paragraph on it. What does it say?
Well, it's kind of a message about the summer. I think no matter what, you know, it's like somebody says last night, you know, how do we pack our stuff? You know, do we have to be out of the house that we live in? I said, hell no. You know, you're not going anywhere. So, you know, whether you win or lose, you know, this is our team. So I just had a little message for him that kind of summarizes the ups and downs of baseball, you know, and I got 5 or 6 guys right now that they're really confused. You know, they don't think they're good baseball players. Hey, you know, you can't be perfect. You know, you can't be everything to everybody, but when a guy hits $150, that's not a real fun summer. You know, I'm sorry, but it's not, you know. So if you think you're going to leave here feeling like maybe I should go drive a truck, maybe I should deliver the mail, well, you know, I just kind of let them know that, you know, you do have a team that for 45 days you guys have had some fun and you've learned some baseball, and maybe sit down and try to bring to memory what we try to give them. I mean, a lot of times you teach and it doesn't sink in until later. I mean, a lot of guys come up here last summer confused and sorted out their confusion. I think we have some guys right now with confusion about, where they're going with their baseball career. Is it our job to sort that out? I don't know that. I've asked myself, what is Cape Cod baseball all about? And I think it does present a lot of challenges. And I just kind of sat down this morning and I said, if it's our last game, I'm going to get the message across, because I'd rather them see it before than after, because afterwards their minds will be completely shot and they'll be figuring out how they can get home as fast as they can. So I just want to drop a little tonic on their drink a little bit.
Coach, there's a phrase in that message to your team on that sheet today that we've seen a couple of times before, and it's enjoy the game. Why do you continue to relay that message?
Well, because I believe honestly that anybody that is around these guys, and I mean like even phone calls last night from girlfriends or moms and dads, or even host families, things get gloomy when you lose, and hey, you'll be home, and this, and their minds wander, and I just want them to enjoy the experience. I mean, the game of baseball is challenging, it's tough, but it's fun too. And if you keep it in a fun mode, and if you give it 100% and you don't win, then you're going to feel good about yourself. If you dog it, if you don't play because you got a sore fingernail, if you dodge this experience, it's going to tell a lot of people about you, and they may not even know it here, but you're going to have to sleep with yourself, and it gets deep. I mean, there isn't a guy on this ball club right now that's not tired. If there's anybody that would come to me and say, I don't want to play today, Coach, I'm tired, I would be major disappointed. And I got a guy nursing a really tight hamstring. And I told him last night he's not playing today, and he said, let me wait till tomorrow. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm making a decision. But that's what I'm talking about. I mean, enjoy the game, but don't dodge it. Don't, man, whatever you do, don't create something. Don't all of a sudden have a headache. You know what I mean? That's the kind of crap that stops the growth in life. And what we're providing in Cape Cod, and I say that because, I know Cookie and Wiss, and we talk a lot, and with Mick. All we can do is, if this is minor league baseball, we have to explain to them what it's going to be about and how it's going to be handled. And I won't have that chance tonight. If this were to be the last game, I won't have that opportunity to convey that to them. So, I just want them to, think about some of the things that we talked about. And, I can look each one of them in the face right now and feel good about it when we leave.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck today in Game 2, and enjoy it.
You got it.
We'll throw things back over to Cooper Boardman for more as the Anglers Extra pregame show continues.